Okay, we are back, and we are playing Truckers MP.
Yes.
On the ATS server. So we're going to choose a job. So to do that, I think we have to coordinate. We'll start in Pendleton.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess tell me which one you choose, and I guess I'll do the same thing.
Okay. We could do... Let's see. How long is that one? Ooh, that's way too far.
I wonder if there's an easier way to find the same. I bet I can search for it. If you find one you like, just let me know and I'll type in like guardrails or something.
Okay. There's one there's lumber from Pendleton to Great Falls, Montana.
But what's the in yellow? Like car parts, guardrails, what are we hauling?
Lumber.
I'll type it in. Okay, it is shrunken down to 5. What's the destination?
Great Falls, Montana.
I found it.
Cool.
13 hours, 52 minutes.
Yes.
Cool. That's just how we'll do it. I'll just search for it. That wasn't too bad. All right, we are live in Truckers MP. There's not very many people on the American server. I think it's like 45 or 50 people.
When I joined just now, it was 35.
Oh, wow. And the European version's thousands. So we'll have to play the European version soon. Ooh. Wait for me. I'm stuck in here. I was in a parking lot area or something.
Yeah, we both were.
There we go. I have a steering wheel even though the camera's not low enough to see it, but it helps. All right, we have to follow rules now, so keep a lookout for anybody. I think on the GPS down there, you'll see green dots.
Mm-hmm. So do you want to follow all traffic laws or only if there's people around?
Only if there's people around.
Okay.
If you see a green dot on there and you see someone, yeah, you follow the rules. This is a simulation server. There's no traffic, so obviously it's okay if you know. In my opinion, I don't know. Hopefully I don't get banned. There's no one here to watch me, so.
Right.
I read the rules. That's basically what they said. Like, if there's people around you, you obey
traffic laws.
Yeah, safe driving. And there's a way to type. I forgot the command how to type in the chat. But since we're doing yeah, it's locked at 65. Even if we have no trailer, we can't go faster than 65.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about speeding.
Left.
I like how we're looking out for, just in case we run into one of the 35 people or so.
Yeah.
If we're playing Europe, we're going to have to be, I'll be
then
scared.
You'll actually have to pay attention and
yeah.
There's probably going to be people around.
Maybe if I can talk you into it, maybe we can play later.
Yeah.
Just don't go to Britain. The roads are really hard to drive and you have to drive on the left side of the road.
And it's probably going to be busy with real people.
France is really busy. I like driving in England, but for you, I don't know. Even my paint job is a Union Jack right now. My home base was in Great Britain.
Nice.
And Scotland, actually.
You're like half Scottish.
I am.
I think on my latest ancestry, it said I was like 29% Scottish.
You and I both are Scot, Welsh, and English.
Mm-hmm.
And some Baltic state, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. Lithuanian.
I didn't have any Baltic. That was all you.
Our kids do now.
Yep.
I did that DNA test. It was like 16% Baltic, or maybe a little bit more than that. It might have been 26%. It's a quarter. It's like a lot of Baltic, actually.
Mm-hmm. And mine was 50% Jew, so I own Hollywood, just so you know. I loved that episode of South Park last night.
Yeah. Where's the... Okay. Oh, I see your symbol has a load on there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's neat.
Oh, yeah. I see it. On your name. That is cool.
I wonder if they divided the loads. So you're not like overriding each other.
Oh, maybe. We're off to Montana with this load of lumber.
Hauling lumber. Yeah, the map is huge now, so 40 people, we're gonna be really spread out. If I see someone, I'm like honking at them.
Totally. I'll stop at the end of the road for you.
So far, it doesn't seem very laggy. That's good. We will be connecting to European servers, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think Europe and America has like underwater fiber connections now, so it's not as bad as it used to be.
And we play 11 all the time, and those are Japanese servers.
Nah, it's kind of laggy though. Sometimes you just like teleport around.
Yeah.
It was even worse. I'm pretty sure it was worse 20 years ago, especially when I was on dial-up.
Oh,
I played
11
on dial-up in college. That's how old I am. Did a kid need us?
Darn it. That's a very sharp turn when you have a wide load.
Oh, you have oh god, you got oversized loads. Yeah, be careful. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to say I'm sorry once you ram them. Yeah, she was like, ram me, dude, and like destroyed my truck.
I'm sorry.
And didn't even say sorry. Just like drove off, hit and run, man.
I didn't know how.
I'm a noob. Watch my video, you can see how big of a noob I am. You also can hook up a CB radio in the game now and talk to people on your mic, and they'll be in your range.
Do we know how to do that?
Nope.
Oh.
That, and I'm not wired up for that. I'm wired up for recording. I bet I could do it, though. It's just, I have to really think about how I'm going to do it. Maybe use the earbuds or something to communicate via CB radio. Oh, it's you go by state rules in this game, multiplayer mod. You're only allowed to go 40 on this road. Which is probably a good thing, because I'll probably crash.
Right.
A lot, because I was going 65 right here. That or my load's just that heavy, I don't know. Oh. So I don't know how to talk, but I can definitely honk at you.
That's right. If we see someone, we'll honk.
H for honk.
Yes.
Honk for boobies. I'm actually going to use like my side view mirror and stuff now. Yeah, current city speed limit is 65. You know what? I think my problem is this is the heavy haul.
Are you not accelerating very quickly?
Very slowly, I'm getting up there. You may have to slow down a little bit for me. You see me on the map, don't you? A dot?
Not anymore.
That means you need to slow down. If you want to.
I will. I'll slow down for you.
I mean, you can like leave me in the dust if you want to. My Mac doesn't have as much horsepower as your
My Peterbilt.
Oh, you're playing music. Is your game going to crash? Is it working?
Well, I'm playing music with my iPad so that my game doesn't crash. I'm just trying to connect it first.
Okay, I'm behind you. Well, don't get in a wreck because you're messing with your earbuds.
I wouldn't do that.
I wonder if a lot of people just do the built-in multiplayer now, but it's like 8-person only. It's a lot cooler being able to like have like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
You mean like join a random convoy?
I mean like
the
the official convoy mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you join a random convoy in the official mode, it's only 8 people.
Only 8 people, yeah.
I didn't know that.
And multiplayer, it's like 2,000 max or something. It's crazy. I've seen it hit max before, but it's been a while.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Maybe for like in prime time in Europe. Right now, nah, everyone's in bed. Now, if someone honks, you have to turn the camera on and you have to flash them. That's the rules.
Is that the rules?
Don't make me do it. It'll gross everybody out. Hairy nipples and everything.
Oh my gosh.
You have to get views somehow, honey. You might get banned, but... This game is so comfy.
It is. Ooh, I'm on a new road. Never been on this one.
Just wish
I'm gonna
VR
paint it
worked.
yellow.
Yeah, that's cool. I've been here before. Maybe. Maybe not.
I like the lake over there. That's pretty.
I don't think I've been on the road opposite end.
I haven't either.
It's gray. Unfortunately, VR mode does not work in Truckers MP. But I don't play VR anymore anyways. It's kind of laggy. It sure was fun though.
It just... I just don't like it. Makes me nauseous.
I can see that. Yeah, we're turning up here.
Not that exit.
Yeah, next one. Spokane. Where are we
Yes.
going? I forgot.
Montana.
Montana. Always wanted to go there.
Me too. I have a coworker that lives in Montana, and she's teaching Texas schools like me.
It's expensive to live like in the tourist towns like Bozeman? Bozeman? Is that how you say it?
Bozeman, that's where she lives.
Bozeman's expensive. Because that's a ski town, you know? And Ryan lived,
yeah.
our friend Ryan lived there for a while, and it was like crazy expensive. I'd have to have a huge raise to go there.
Right.
What are we on gas? I'm about halfway. What about you?
Same.
We may want to get some gas. If it's a convenient location.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive into a city.
Maybe we'll see one like right by the road. Those are nice.
Well, it was actually really easy to set up Truckers MP. You sign on. I had to downgrade the version, though, unfortunately. 1.51 does not work. I had to use 1.50, which is not a big deal. I'll just go in Steam and right-click and do beta. I don't know about way stations online, but I'm going to ignore them like I do in single player.
Me too. Unless there's like a real person behind us.
Yeah, toll booth, obviously you have to do that, but I am not going to do way stations.
No.
I never do. There was a time when I did.
Oh, me too.
I was in VR. I even rested. I even, you know, not anymore. It's 10. Okay, so the time must be synced to the server. So when I logged in, it was nighttime for us, and then it like turned into daytime. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely tied to the server, not our local. So it's probably daytime for everyone, which is cool. I never wanted to play an MMO trucker game, but here we are.
But here we are. We didn't know we needed it.
A game we never asked for, but we deserved.
Yes.
We may not see anybody in this whole trip.
Yeah, we might not.
If we do, they're probably coming the opposite direction. Usually I'll honk at them. That's what usually happens when I used to play. We'd honk at each other, and people usually get the loudest horns you can buy, so you can hear them. The best horns are the ones that have the single cab or you don't have the sleeper. You can get some loud horns, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's so
'em all
loud
up
that
top.
it would give someone like a heart attack. Whoa! It'll wake you up, man. But the sleepers are cool. They hold more gas, so I use sleepers only now.
Yeah, me too.
I need to customize my new Mac I have here because usually I drive a Peterbilt. I had a Volvo there for a while too.
I love my Peterbilt.
And then in my European version, my favorite truck is the
Mercedes.
Mercedes-Benz. That's a
Definitely.
nice truck, dude.
Yes.
I love my European truck. I don't know what it is. I love European trucks. They're so cool. Because you don't see them around here where I live, but it's really neat trucks. I love driving them. Especially when you're in the VR and you can like look around and see it's really neat. I showed you before.
Uh-huh.
It's cool. If only it ran better, VR in this game would be like legit the best way to play. That's where I thought I turned Steam overlay off, but I'm still getting stupid Steam
Me
messages.
too. Up there at the top, yeah.
I don't care what Derek's playing.
Right? Hadn't seen him in 10 years.
Well, I mean, I care about him. I just don't care what he's playing. I probably should go in there and go to like invisible or busy or something like that. Do not disturb.
Yeah.
I can do that when I stop at the gas station. You're a lot faster. I need to get a faster truck.
You do.
I had the best engine I can put in this, I think.
I've got a really good engine in mine too.
What are you doing? Looks like you're texting while driving and using an iPad while driving.
I am not doing either of those. I'm still trying to get music to work.
Why does your music like not ever work?
I think because I have my AirPods connected to so many different things. Like it keeps trying to like connect to my Mac. And I'm like, no, not the Mac.
Disconnect
The
from
phone.
You need to disconnect from certain devices.
Yes, I do.
I hear a lot of dinging noises over there, and like you haven't talked like in 10 minutes.
I have two. Oh, crap. Oh, well, I will just play in silence. Fine.
That's what I do.
Well, I like listening to music while I drive, but apparently it's just not in the cards today.
You need to do that before you get in the car.
Well, yeah, but you're always waiting on me because I like have to like do the dishes and clean the kitchen, and you're like sitting in here, we're ready and waiting.
I'm not waiting.
Okay, tomorrow I'll get it like fixed and ready first.
Still haven't seen anybody.
Mm-mm. Pretty road, though. We don't see all these trees in our area of the country. It's just flat.
It's pretty here.
Ooh, welcome to Idaho.
The Spud State. I've passed through there before.
I have not. Do you have your cruise control set at 65?
Yep.
Seems like you're falling behind.
I'm going 65 now.
I'll slow down.
I fall behind on the hills.
I'll slow down and wait for you. Ooh, a new state. Coeur d'Alene. I now have 10 out of 11 cities in Idaho. I just
Nice.
need one more.
You don't listen to like at least your engine noise in your earbuds? At
No,
least?
I can't. No.
Why can't you?
Because I would need to connect them to the computer.
You should always leave them connected to your computer.
Well,
have
they
your
weren't
music playing
working
through
the
your
other day. Yeah. And so I thought, well, I'll just listen to music on my iPad.
I'll do this next time.
That didn't work. And then I tried my phone, and that didn't work.
Deactivate them from your phone. Deactivate them from your iPad. You Mac user. And then you should be fine.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Because with my computer, I put them in and they work every time. But I don't have anything else connected. So.
Yeah, mine are connected to everything, so it gets really confused.
But for your phone, though, it will only detect if you're really close to your face. So I don't know how it's not working. Reboot your phone or something and maybe research it later for common issues. You can speed up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get it working later. It's no big deal.
I finally have some momentum and don't make me slow down. I don't think automatic speed adjustment works in multiplayer.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it's not. Keep that in mind. I go pretty fast downhill. Not uphill.
No. It said to slow down to 55 on these windy roads. I slowed down a bit.
You just set your speed to 55.
Oh, but that's so slow.
That way you're not hitting the brakes every 5 seconds. There we go. This is where you're gonna lose me here. My Mac just can't do it. Ugh, struggling. But yeah, a couple of years ago, I have a stick shift VR and the pedal and the wheel. So I was all in, man.
Oh yeah. And then for like your birthday or Christmas or something like that, I got you like the thing for Microsoft Flight Simulator too.
Yeah, the what's it called? The yoke.
Yeah. That was neat.
That was fun, and I played that in VR too. And that was really cool.
Like look around your plane.
I love playing that game. It's not as fun as this one though, unfortunately.
Yeah. Because you don't get like loads to haul or anything. You just fly around.
Yeah, you take off, you go to the right altitude, you turn on autopilot, and then you land.
Right?
I haven't played in so long. I bet I'm really rusty. I might have to go down to the Cessna again. I was flying Jetster for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like this road.
Me too. It's pretty.
I don't think I will.
Oh, the way station?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
We better go to a gas station, though.
The next one we see that's close to the road, I'll pull in. This reminds me a lot of New Mexico.
And the Rocky Mountain area? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love driving in New Mexico and Red River, Taos area. It's beautiful.
It is. But I prefer when you drive because I don't like the windy roads in real life.
I don't like it when there's a lot of people on your ass.
Yes. Like the last 20 miles to Red River is like speed limit of 30. But you have like either crazy tourists or locals that want to go 50 because they know the road so well.
The tourists like put their top down or in the Jeep or whatever and turn the sunroof and it's just relaxed.
Yeah. And we do the speed limit. We do 30 because it's windy mountain roads and there's people on your butt or trying to pass you at all times.
Yeah, it's a 2-lane and there's not many places to pass.
Mm-hmm.
What I usually do is just really slow down and just give them the chance to pass me.
Yeah.
The road's turning yellow.
Yeah, me too. This is cool. I like exploring roads we've never been to.
I never planned for it, but when it happens, cool. Some people probably go really like specifically look for certain roads and stuff. I never really do that.
Yeah.
Like a new state comes out and they have to explore every inch of it. That does sound kind of fun though.
Or at least unlock every city.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I have any state where all the cities are unlocked.
Probably me neither. What I like to do though is what we've been doing since we started playing this again is we stop at the city we last stopped at and we play from that city.
Yeah.
So there's a sense of progression.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we missed the gas station over there.
Oh, we did.
That was kind of off the beaten path though.
Yeah. And we still got over a fourth of a tank.
Well, yeah, but it goes fast when you're hauling stuff this heavy.
We're hauling lumber up to Montana.
And it's heavy, man.
It's heavy. Van Buren Street. One of the presidents I don't know anything about.
Martin Van Buren.
Do you know any Martin Van Buren facts?
Nope. He served 1 term, I think. That's about all I know.
Yep. He had nice sideburns.
Yeah. If you look up like presidents and how good they were, like in history, there are very few of them that actually were good.
Considered good presidents.
Yeah. Most of them were just kind of like lame duck, didn't do anything, but that's probably a good thing.
Right. You didn't make it worse. Good job.
Didn't make it worse. That's all I could ever ask for. If I was a president, that'd be my campaign promise.
I will not make it worse.
I promise we won't do shit. No laws, no wars.
There you go.
We're just going to hang tight. Hang in there.
I like it.
Maintain this thing here.
Yes, I like it.
To the best of our ability. Oh, there's a... it's off the different side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go to that one. We had to hop over the grass there, and that's probably frowned upon.
Probably.
But hey, if you're out of gas, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, if I'm running on fumes, you can bet your ass I'm hopping over that road.
Yep. I've never run out of gas in this game. Have you?
Only once, because I was using a mod, and those pro mods, sometimes the roads, there's not much gas stations, and I ran out. It wasn't my fault. There was like nowhere to be found. I just kept driving and driving and driving. I was like, where the hell is a gas station? So when are they going to add Ireland?
Oh, they totally should.
They're going to do Russia, but because the war happened, they decided to protest and they didn't release it. So I think they're doing like Eastern Europe or something now.
Okay. I know they released Iberia, like Spain and Portugal, right?
That was a big one, yeah. Yeah. We have all the countries. Mm-hmm. We've given these people everything. I've bought a lot of DLC and everything. Usually, granted, it's on sale usually, but
still, yeah, me too.
We usually buy states on at least the month they come out.
Yeah.
Even if we're not playing, it's like, hey, Kansas just came out, and I was like, okay, I guess we'll get back to driving again.
Yep. And I think Arkansas comes out like tomorrow.
Yeah. But we didn't start recording this until maybe a little bit of last year. We started recording, and then our computers broke, and we haven't really played in like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So
some things work on Mac, like with controller it works okay.
I couldn't get it to work right.
But like this newest update, the 1.51, I could not get it to install on Mac. It kept saying like disk write error. I'm like,
that's not good.
What? So I finally just installed it on my PC.
It doesn't work on Truckers MP anyways.
Yeah.
You have to use Parallels. I built you a computer. You're good.
We built it. I helped.
You did.
It was great. It was super fun.
We built identical computers. My first ever build is an ITX case, so it's really small, compact, but it looks like an Xbox, like the new style Xboxes. It's a tower, right? And the cool thing is the motherboard mounts in a way where your graphics card stands straight up, so you plug your stuff in the bottom of the case. It's really neat.
It is neat.
So it saves a lot of room, right?
Mm-hmm. And since we did two at the same time, like right next to each other, like we would just do like one part, like we attached like the fans to mine, and then we did it to yours, and so
we learned how to
do it on mine.
Before too long, we became there's a gas station up there. We should stop.
Okay.
We became experts towards the end. I'm afraid that someone's gonna be behind me, and I just like get careless and I'll run right into them. I'm like, oops. Not bad. I wonder if I can make you a friend or something and your dot will turn blue or something.
Oh, I don't know. That'd be cool.
I don't know how to There might be a button. I bet there's like a sub menu in the mod. I'll have to research it. We go right or left? Let's go right. We go where Mama goes.
That's right.
Big Mama. Now don't be undoing your load in the street and getting gas like you used to.
I would never do that.
That's frowned upon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just put it in number 2 mode and
That's exactly what I'm doing.
you'll be all right. Curb check.
Haha, I didn't.
That wasn't bad. It's peaceful here.
It is.
Fill her up. You know, true story. When I went to, if you've never been to Oregon before, you're not allowed to pump your own gas. The state passed a law where to encourage job growth, they have people that come out there and pump your gas for you. And I was traveling through Oregon, and the guy came out there, "Don't do that. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Pumping my gas, dude." And he's like, "You can't do that here in this state." I'm like, "Oh." So I let them do it. And I guess it's customary to give a little bit of a tip too. So I gave him like a couple of dollars.
Did he tell you? Like, oh, by the way, it's customary to give a tip.
I think I asked somebody. I was like a guy next door pumping.
Right.
And this guy next door is a total hippie. Like, imagine like what a guy from Oregon would be like in Washington. Mm-hmm. He's a mushroom picker.
That's so cool.
He's like, "I'm going picking mushrooms, man." And I was like, "That's cool." What kind of mushrooms? I'm guessing the magical kind. I had mushrooms before, man. That was a trip.
I have not.
Wow.
I think it might scare me.
I was at my friend's house, and I ate some, and it's not like what you hear in the movies. It's more of like an emotional ride. It makes you feel everything, like sadness, joy, fear. Everything is enhanced times 100.
Right.
And when fear kicked in, that's when I called you, and I said, "Honey, I need to go to the hospital. I'm like too high." And in the car, I chilled out finally, but in the car, it looked like I was in Star Wars and Warp Drive. We got home, and you were playing Mario, and the freaking Mario sound effects was like echoing forever in my mind.
Like the coin noises.
It's like echoing forever. You jump it, boop, 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 boop. It gets stuck in a loop. It's like, oh, make it stop. I had to make it turn Mario off. I couldn't handle it anymore.
That's so funny.
And I look at the screen, and like it gets all like the pixely world just like gets enhanced, and it's hard to explain. It didn't look right. And then when we started watching that Beatles movie,
Across the Universe. I love that movie.
And that movie's already kind of trippy.
It is trippy.
And everyone's faces like was like melting, and like, is that? I was looking at my friend, and I was like, "Jaime, are there faces?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." And I was like, "Is this real? Is this?" And then I looked at your faces, and you had 3 eyes just stacked on top of each other. And I had stopped looking at you. I was like, "Oh God, don't look at her. She has like three sets of eyes. The fuck? She's like a reptile or something, or bug."
It's so weird how like some mushrooms make you have like psychedelic experiences. Some of them you can just eat. They're great on pizza and salads or whatever. And some of them will kill you.
Yeah, the ones that the magical kind, their chemical compound is serotonin based. If you look at it, it's identical. So it's almost like it was designed by God to get you trippy. Right.
And a lot of people do have spiritual experiences.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It was a little scary for me, but once I eased into it, it was really fun. It was very, like you said, it was a very spiritual journey. I learned a lot about how I think. It's actually really good for people who suffer panic and
PTSD.
Disorder. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It really helps you like, so that's the way I am. That's how I think.
Yeah.
It's
like
really
process.
Yeah. What's the word?
Like introspective.
Yeah. It really is. I highly recommend it if you're having PTSD or panic disorder or anxiety or depression. Give it a shot, just a little bit. Don't go crazy.
Right.
Get used to it first, and then up your dose.
Have like a mental and spiritual reset.
Yeah, it really does. It's like a Xanax, but times 50. But it became scary too, because like I said, if you're in a bad area and you're not feeling good, it's like drinking when you're in a bad mood. It just makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like put you magically like in a good mood.
It enhances what you're already feeling.
Yeah. I'm afraid that someone may take it and they might get worse.
Mm-hmm.
They might have a panic attack or fear. Because a lot of people, like myself included, I don't like drugs. Drugs freak me out. I don't like feeling like I'm not in control of my body.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't either.
I'll start to lose it. I start getting panicky. My heart increases. I get sweaty. I suffer anxiety really bad. And I've kept it under control. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it. Because I've heard theories now that therapies actually might be bad for you. Because maybe if you talk about it too much, it becomes reality.
Right. Your focus becomes your reality.
Yeah, it gets it off your chest, but if you talk about it too much, then you might start thinking about it again.
That's true.
You might start thinking,
I've read a few articles, since I'm a teacher, I've read a few articles about people, like theories, because they've noticed that in the past 10 years, and especially since COVID, there are so many more teenagers with anxiety and depression. And one of the articles said maybe we are talking about it too much.
Yeah.
Because like that's part of teaching now, is like asking how you're feeling and processing emotions and teaching like all of these things, and maybe it shouldn't be talked about so much.
Yeah. I think it's good to get it off your chest and then move on with your life.
Yeah, don't talk about it every day, because then you're going to be dwelling on it.
Yeah, don't Google it. Don't look at like forums where you see other people, and chances are likely you're going to see people who are way worse than you.
Yeah.
And that can make you feel better, or it can make you feel worse, because then you start going through a downward spiral. Mm-hmm. Like, this is how these people act and behave and feel. Maybe I should be feeling that way too.
Or that's me in the future.
That's me in the future. Yeah, it's
bad idea.
Yeah. Mental illness is scary.
It is.
And it's a huge problem in the world. And it's really sad. I don't know what we're going to do. Especially people our generation came back from the wars in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. There's just thousands of people that are fucked up.
Yep. And before our generation, with Vietnam and Gulf War and stuff.
It's not sad how America's pretty much been in nonstop warfare since the beginning.
Oh, yeah. It's like we don't go 20 years without a war.
It's been relatively
peaceful
the last 8 years. It's almost hard to believe. Yeah, I saw the airplane. The 90s were pretty peaceful too.
Yeah.
I think all we had was the Black Hawk Down crisis.
Mm-hmm.
The Bosnia War, but I don't think Americans were really there. There might have been like some air support or something. I don't remember. I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was a pretty nasty war, though.
I don't know much about that one.
It's like Muslims versus non-Muslims or something. It's pretty brutal. It's more of a cultural war. It all started because after World War II ended, Yugoslavia was split up into like multiple countries. Mm-hmm. They Balkanized. You ever heard that term? Mm-hmm. And now the Balkan states are constantly at war with each other and down each other's throats because he got that and he got that and they're jealous.
Right.
It's also in World War II, after World War I, when Czechoslovakia was created, when Austria-Hungary Empire was divided up.
Yes.
Czechoslovakia was at the time not an independent country. That caused a lot of turmoil too, because as you know, a lot of them annexed themselves to Hitler without any opposition.
Right.
For the most part. And Czechoslovakia has really nice bunkers, like really top of the line defensive forts, and they kind of lost it all when they lost most of because Germany took over most of the border. I'm a nerd with World War II. I'm sorry. You want me to shut up?
No, it's fine.
Well, anyways, Germany then got the bunkers. Same with the French line. The French had awesome bunkers, and when Germany took it over, guess what? The bunkers were now theirs.
Oh, that's not good.
That's the bad thing about defensive structures. If you lose it, then they're going to use it against you.
Yep.
A lot of times when the military retreat and they can't get all their guns, they blow it up, like they blow the barrel and make it where you can't use it.
Yeah.
You're way ahead of me. I don't even see your dot on the screen anymore.
Oh, I'll slow down.
I'm so slow. I'm sorry. We're pretty close to the destination, though.
I'm 36 miles away. How about you?
41. Maybe I should get like the same truck as you.
You could afford it.
4.4 mil? Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah.
You got a Peterbilt?
Yeah.
I already have a few. When I say a few, I mean like 100.
Oh my gosh.
I think Peterbilt's I think Volvo is my main fleet. I'll get the same engine and everything. That way we're identical.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Europe, you're probably really poor, so.
I am super poor.
But if I'm faster than you, then it's not a big deal. I can slow down.
Yeah.
But if you're the leader, you don't want to be the fastest. Or I guess I could lead, but I like to see you on the screen.
Welcome to Montana.
We didn't see a single person.
Nope. In 600 miles.
It is a very big map. Maybe tomorrow.
Yep.
Especially if we play Europe.
Yeah. Then we'll see people. Oh, I love the planes. That's so cool. That one's an Air Force plane.
Oh, yeah. What's a C-130? Is that what it is?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know my plane models.
I really don't either.
Ooh, jets over here. Like military jets.
That's cool.
Really cool.
I love Air Force stuff.
Oh, me too. We have a really cool museum in our town, like a military museum. And they've got a couple planes. And a ton of uniforms, like from all the way back to the Civil War.
Yeah.
And Civil War uniforms are tiny. I think the guys were a lot smaller back then.
And malnutritioned.
Yeah.
They didn't eat as much as we did now.
They didn't have Big Macs and quarter pounders.
Potatoes and whatever you can find. Deer.
Hardtack.
Squirrel.
They had a lot of hardtack. Yep.
They had a heart attack?
Hardtack. Have you ever had hardtack?
Oh, they said heart attack.
No.
The poor fuckers always having their heart attacks.
A lot of heart attacks.
No, that's what we're doing now with our McDonald's.
Yes.
What's hardtack?
I actually made it for my class back when I taught 5th grade, when we were learning about the Civil War. It's a type of cracker that you can make with like 2 ingredients.
I bet it wasn't very tasty.
Oh no, it was not very good.
I bet if they salted it, it'd be like, yeah. You know?
Right?
If they had salt. Should we go to the very end? Oh.
I guess so, because it's not letting me in. I like how we're going to the airport.
It says we need to go that way, but does it look right to you? Let me try right here. The fence is opening.
Okay, cool.
Oh god, that's gonna be a nasty one.
I'll follow you.
I have to back up in that spot right there in the corner. This is gonna be fun. I haven't had a recording in a while where I had a really bad backup, and it's really embarrassing. Can you drive through me in multiplayer?
I think so. Because you drove through me when we were getting gas.
Where are you parking? Where I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go through me. That's good.
Oh, but it's coming the other direction.
At least you don't have mine. Ooh, I'm gonna jackknife it. And that pole's in the way. Ah. Dang pole. That's actually pretty smooth. Let's see if I can correct it and make this happen. Backing up a trailer is an art.
Yeah, I am not good at backing up in this game yet.
Oh, curb checking. Darn. That was so close. I had to correct myself. Your dad can watch our videos if he wants.
I know, that would be cool.
You can watch me truck. You can laugh at me. He used to be a trucker.
Mm-hmm. From the time he was 13.
Wow.
Part 2. I've noticed in Truckers MP, it doesn't let you just press enter to skip parking. You have to do it yourself.
You gotta park it. It's a simulation. All right, that's it for this game.
Oh, I leveled up. I'm 28 now.
Nice. Maybe I can talk you. Maybe if you're in the mood, if it's not too late, maybe I can talk you on a Euro Trucker. Just kind of do a small route and see how it is.
We'll see.
You never know. Thanks for watching.
Yes.